small, but it's a pretty small sample of the poems that I've written since COVID. And the amount of things that have happened in my life since then are like literally tremendous. Tremendous. Beautiful. It's been the most magical, wonderful time of my life so far. I am so grateful to be where I am now. And this book is really about coming home to myself in a lot of ways. I've had a couple really hard breakups in this book, and like new relationships, trying to navigate that shit like later in life as a mom. Um, but I had probably, I will say, one of the hardest breakups of my life, honestly, this year. And I have a lot of poems about it. And they're some of my favorite poems I've ever written, honestly. And they're really difficult. And I think, like, I could shy away from them or not read them out loud because, you know, whatever. But we've all been through breakups. We've all had our hearts broken, and we've broken hearts. And I think that's just part of life. And so part of me reading these poems out loud or giving them life in the book is just being true to the experience that it was. And it was beautiful. That it was a beautiful, difficult relationship, and the ending of it really fucked with me. Um, but this is one of my favorite poems I've ever written, so I want to read it. And it's called Last Day. Okay, I'm gonna keep it together. Last day. On the last day you were here, our bodies slid past each other in the bird shop's tiny aisles up the road. A charming corner boutique we had meant to pop into many times but never had until this day. The last day. We picked out a beginner's bird feeder, a forest green tube with 4 posts perfect for chickadees and robins, finch. 2 pounds of local seed they promised wouldn't sprout growth in the grass beneath, but allure city birds nonetheless. After, we ate sandwiches on the porch from the Dutch deli and shrugged when they were just fine. Instead of what we had envisioned in our minds to be certain, sandwich decadence, not disappointment. With full bellies, regardless, I stood next to you in the grass as you carefully hung the bird feeder in the flowering pear tree, twisted the wire around the blooms near the window where the cats would have a front row, on a branch that was a little too high for me. Don't worry, you said. If you can't reach, I'll refill it for you when the seed is gone.